Welcome to Football Fever, week number 3, Class 4A. Hello again, everybody. I'm Alan Mandel, sports editor of the Killeen Daily Herald, and I'm joined by our two football experts, Jordan Mason and Clay Whittington. Huge week, week number 3, especially for Salado, Jordan. They have had a rough start here. They want to get going, and we know Coach Graham isn't happy with the first 2 weeks.
There's no rest for the weary. Salado's played two good teams to start the season, and then they've got to go play Rockdale this week. And obviously, it hasn't gone the way they wanted at all. 40-plus points 2 times. They've only been able to get 1 touchdown or so on the board each game. So they're just going to be looking to get something going and really get the ball rolling for this season. It's never too late to get going, and district play hasn't started, so there's plenty of time to turn it around, and that's what they'll look to do on the road this week at Rockdale.
For sure. We'll be rooting for Salado. And Clay, Lampasas. I made a lot of friends in Lampasas last week on this show when I predicted that they'd make the playoffs. I got a lot of phone calls from some very happy mothers. They had a big win. Tell us a little bit about last week and what you think with regard to this week.
Signature win for second-year coach Brian Emerson. I mean, this is something that I think the team has been waiting for. They've kind of been building this last year under him. And then to get this win against number 17 in the state, I mean, is significant in a lot of different ways. And not only to get the win, but the way they won, going into overtime, scoring on their first drive, and then getting a defensive stop to clinch it. It is huge momentum boost for the team and the program, and they have a good chance to follow it up with a win this week as well, playing Austin Reagan, and who is winless so far on the year. They're gonna be hosting them, and they're still developing, but this is like I said, it's a good chance for them to take that next step and become the team that they're really looking to be.
Okay, and speaking of a team that wants to be a team that needs to get a little bit better is Gatesville. They've had a rough two weeks, and tell us a little bit about how they can maybe climb the ladder a bit.
Yeah, they got to get their offense working. They haven't been in the end zone yet. The good news, they played Stephenville last week, so they played the number 1 team in the state. So the good news for them is that it can't get any harder.
Yeah.
It might not get that much easier playing Waco Connolly this week, but it's not going to get harder than Stephenville, so they have that to hang their hat on. But it's going to be a tough matchup. These two teams are longtime rivals, though, so Connolly definitely is favored in this game. But with those rivalry games, you never know. I mean, you kind of got to throw the records out the window and see what happens. And I think that'll be kind of what this game is. They're going to be looking just to throw the records out and go at it, and maybe they can pull it off. We'll see.
We hope so. We'll be rooting for them. Thank you, Clay. Thank you, Jordan. And thank you for watching Football Fever. We'll see you here next week for week number 4.